Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame, guys. Talking about the Grand Slam champion and all that stuff, man. Like I say, I ain't with that, man. I'm not with that.
Well,
but I appreciate Miz doing the thing. Miz is the champ again. Miz, in a great position. But what I hate more than anything, man, is there again, man, the dirt sheets. They ruin it for me. They're always a spoiler out there or something. I was reading today in the dirt sheet. Well, Miz has just got the title. He's going to lose it before WrestleMania 37 to such and such. This is just done because, and I'm like, man, it totally took me out of, that one article I'm reading. And maybe I need to unplug. Maybe I need to be like Neo. From the Matrix and just totally unplug. I'm serious because that story right there, if that happens, it totally kills everything that they built up for the Miz to actually, do just last night. I don't know. For me, what do you think?
I don't like spoilers in general in anything. I avoid them at all costs. So I don't read too much into it. If it says spoiler warning, I don't even look at it. But I do think, let's start off with, again, I'd like to congratulate The Miz, friend of the show. The Miz has been on this show multiple times.
Good people.
And I've actually been one of the people who I remember we had The Miz on, it was at an elimination, oddly enough, it was at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, I believe 2 years ago in Las Vegas, Nevada. We were back interviewing some of the boys, and we had The Miz on. And I remember asking The Miz at the time, do you ever think that you'll be the WWE champion again? Because at that time, there was kind of this organic push. They're like, man, Miz could be the WWE champion again. Man, Miz is doing pretty good stuff. And I think that he was like, if the opportunity arises, I will rise to the occasion. But I'm here to do my job, whatever they give me. I'm going to go out there and just do the best of it. And I think it's the reason, that with that mentality, it's the reason why The Miz has been relevant for the last 10 plus years on WWE television, because he really is a guy who goes out there and whatever you give him, he goes out and makes the best of it. It might not be the greatest material in the world, but you can't tell me that Miz isn't putting 125% into it. Right? He is a very believable guy on the microphone. So for him to go out there and win the WWE Championship, it's the first time in a decade that he's won the title. It's kind of crazy that he's even been around that long to have a 10-year break between being WWE Champion. But I loved the move because, like you said, I didn't really see it coming. There was something that told me 30 minutes before the show started, I think The Miz might do it tonight. And it was one of those lucky guesses because I really didn't think that it was going to happen. Miz pulling the HBK, or not the HBK, the Edge cash in. Remember, Edge first cashed in on John Cena at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view after Cena defended the title. The Miz doing the same thing with an assist from Bobby Lashley. So I guess that's my question for you. How do you feel about Miz being WWE champion, and where do you think Bobby fits into this? Do you think that we will see Bobby Lashley in the WWE Championship match come WrestleMania? Is that a possibility?
Anything's a possibility in wrestling, but I wonder myself because I thought Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, WrestleMania, man, it's a hell of a build. You got fans that actually, witness it. That's a hell of a build right there. And I talk about, the fans, Drew McIntyre, he has his fans, man. They're going to follow him. They're going to support him. Definitely, it will be intriguing from that perspective right there. Bobby Lashley never being in that position. Man, can Bobby crack through at WrestleMania? It would have been, oh man, the news clipping, man, people would have been talking about that right there, big time. And for me also, I'm thinking about the time that we got to really put some steam behind this thing between now and WrestleMania, opposed to trying to hot shot it or anything like that. So I was wondering, well, I wouldn't say I was wondering. I thought Bobby was, making his claim last night, and then the Miz came in and boom, totally dropped the curtain on me, and I was like, oh man, they got me on that one right there. So I'm like a fan, man. I'm wondering where it's gonna go. also, but I tell you, man, I watched Bobby last night and just looking at that man right now. I don't know how old is Bobby right now. 42 maybe.
Something around there. I'm about to look it up.
And man, I'm gonna tell you, man, I've never seen Bobby Lashley or anybody
44.
44. That dude is looking better than I've ever seen any man that has ever stepped inside that squared circle at 44 years old right now. And he's definitely, his mind is triggered as far as going out there working a certain way. When Bobby works, you think someone is getting killed. You think he definitely could be the world heavyweight champion. You wonder if he get Drew McIntyre in that hurt lock. Is Drew McIntyre going to be able to come out of it? You know what I mean? I remember back in the day, man, we had a wrestler by the name of Hercules Hernandez.
Yeah.
That was his finish, the full Nelson. And if you got you in that full Nelson, man, you was toast. But the one guy who could come out of it, that's the story. That's the story right there. So I'm wondering, is Bobby Lashley going to get a plate at the table? Because like I said, last night on the kickoff show, he's in that mood right now where he don't want no food. I mean, he don't want no bread, no water, just meat. What's up, this Booker T, two-time Hall of Famer. I know you're checking out The Shine, checking out The Gloss. I want to thank you guys for checking out Row on YouTube. Hey, don't forget to click and subscribe to check out all the latest content right here each and every week. Now, can you dig that, sucker?